Yeah, now behold, Aries gang, what's up? It's Ram season, but every season is. Hey, 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 this time, no, I won't miss. This is Christmas. I'm a gift on your wish list this time. If you want me, it won't be easy. I'm moving swiftly this time. Back in the day I was broke, now the boy getting rich. Yeah, used to sleep on the floor, on an air mattress. Tough times, hard days, surveyed, more ways to get more pay, more pay, more pay. Get it pronto, no delay, underlay, vamonos. That's what the money say, so I gotta go get it every day. I celebrate like it's my birthday. Raise my glass, propose a toast. Then throw it back like a bouquet. Okay. She throw it back like a bouquet. Okay. Another drink in the air, throw it back like a bouquet. Okay. All the dance that you got, throw it back like a bouquet. Okay. Like a bouquet. This time, no, I won't miss. This is Christmas. I'm a gift on your wish list this time. If you want me, it won't be easy. I'm moving swiftly this time. Back in the day, she ain't want me. Now I'm getting money and she on me. We're not even in the same league. I remember that was something that you told me. Owed me, she would often scorn me. Oh please, hoes are phony. But I still hit though. Ay, back in the day I was young and naive. And now that I'm older, I'm young and much colder. With all I achieve, it's so far from over. There's more to receive with my eyes on the goal. Like my vision is stronger, the money's the mission. The money got longer on a roll up. We gon' turn up again with another drink in my hand. Then throw it back like a bouquet. Okay. She throw it back like a bouquet. Okay. Another drink in the air, throw it back like a bouquet. Okay. All the dance that you got, throw it back like a bouquet. Okay. Like a bouquet. This time, no, I won't miss. This is Christmas. I'm a gift on your wish list this time. If you want me, it won't be easy. I'm moving swiftly this time. No, I won't miss. This is Christmas. I'm a gift on your wish list this time. If you want me, it won't be easy. I'm moving swiftly this time. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Cortel, your favorite streamer, YouTuber, everything, artist. Your favorite, your friend is back. We all here, yes sir. It's Cortel, and welcome to All Day Gameplay Twitch edition. I hope y'all got y'all poems ready, cause we about to get right into the literature club. Doki. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to continue where we left off. And we're just going to have a good time with it. We're going to have fun with it. And best believe, I do have my poems. I do have my poems handy. I got my poems handy. All right. Let's hop right into it, man. I'm kind of hyped. Let's hop right into it. Let's just do it. Let's hop right into it. Let's just do it. It's time to play the... Oh, y'all probably can't even hear me for real. All right. How's that? Yeah. It's time to play Doki. It's time to play the Doki. It's time to play Doki. It's time to play the Doki. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Doki time. All right, let's go. Low game. We're gonna finish what we left off. It was getting juicy, crispy, but wait, hang on. We missing something. Boom. Come on. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and load the game up. Here is where we left off. Hint, you can skip button. You can skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Cool. All right, here we go. We're building a community. That's what I was waiting for to pop up. All right. Let's see. Let's put this here. So that way it's not like right in front of my face. All right. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting. Let's do it. Oh, shit. Oh, I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Right. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Sayori, what's poppin'? Hi, Cortel. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. Ah, I see. Even though I've been here for like 5 days. That's a pretty simple thing to get. Excuse me. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Yeah, hey, that's good. That's good. The simple things are good. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No. Yeah. That's not like you at all. Well, I have my reasons, Sayori. Why don't we take a look at your purse, huh? Why that all of a sudden? Oh, no reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. She got some cash in there. I already know. She got some cash in there. Or she probably got some snacks in there already. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Oh, so she ain't have no money. Huh. I knew it. Yo, broke ass wanted me to buy you some shit. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before you came into the classroom. See, her broke ass wanted me to spend my money. She was trying to use me, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, sheesh. I just want to move this over just a little bit. Boom. Beautiful. She was trying to use me for my coins. She was trying to use me for my coins. Trying to use me for my coins. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk. I mean, that would have been cool, but I know her ass hungry. Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your coins so that I would lend you some money. But there's one more thing. You always hungry. With your little, look at you doing your, okay, I kind of, pouting head. That could be the only option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri, what's up, man? Shit. What's up, Yuri? Yuri suddenly giggles.
Oh, I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is all in her book. Her face is in her book as always. I, I, I wasn't listening or anything. Sure you weren't, Yuri. I was just, something in my book. Yuri, tell Cortell to let me borrow some money. That's none of my business. She say, don't get me involved like that, Sayori. I ain't got shit to do with that. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. That's right, Yuri. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Okay, Yuri, shit. Okay. She got my ass. She got my ass. I ain't got nothing to say. Now she feel bad because she just spoke her mind. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Sayori, I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. See, everybody does, Yuri. Just do that a lot more often. Just speak your mind a lot more often. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. Yeah. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil all inside of all of us, isn't there? Why she had to make that face after saying that like that? Alright, don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. That bitch ain't slick. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Did she just get slapped? Who slapped her? Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and stumbles on the desk. What the fuck? Ow! What was... Oh, a cookie! There you go. There your hungry ass go. Speaking of, I got me an M&M McFlurry. And you know what? I think the worker who made it put Oreo in there as well. So I got a Morio McFlurry. It's not too bad, but I probably would have went just with the M&M. But the Morio is good too. For all those who are wondering what a Morio McFlurry is, it's M&M and Oreo, and I just made it up. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. It gotta be Natsuki. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution, Sayori. Actually, that one almost worked. She almost paid her restitution. She funny. Natsuki. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Why the fuck she gotta sound like that? Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy! Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her cheeks over her mouth. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. She bit her tongue. Natsuki laughs. I'm gonna read it like I'm reading a book. Sayori, you're going through a lot over just one cookie, Natsuki says. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh, yours looks really good too, Natsuki, Sayori says. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers, Natsuki says. But yours is chocolate. Why do you think I gave you that one? Natsuki questioned. Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her, giving her a giant hug. Aw, jeez. I get it. I get it. Your hustle don't ever go unnoticed, baby. I'm with you, I'm with it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Ooh. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. That was funny. She took a bite of your cookie and ran. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. That's Sayori for you. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica? That is a good question. Yuri says. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. I don't know about that, Yuri. Just with your mysteriousness and your shyness makes you pretty desirable. That's true. Don't agree with that. Somebody, excuse me? Yeah, right? Suddenly the door swings open in suspense. Oh, sorry. I'm super sorry. Speak of the devil. What you guys are talking about you? Oh, there you are. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Actually, we were. We were very worried. Because we know it's not in your behavior to be late. They over there thinking you got a boyfriend and shit. And Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? See, I told you. What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances around. Don't worry about that. It's alright. What held you up anyway? Tell us your secrets. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. Natsuki does have a point. I might not have heard it since I was practicing piano. So you was in study hall, practicing piano? Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Why are you looking at me? Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Oh, she want to impress me. She want to make sure that she get good so she can impress your boy. I can fuss with that. I'm cool with that. Yay. That sounds cool. See, I just said I'm cool with that. We already on the same page. I'd also look forward to it. Smooth, my boy. Smooth. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Cortell. Hey, why they always trying to, not let me down? I appreciate it. It's very flattering. That old Monica doing with the little lean shit. She better watch out. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? I mean, no, not really. I choose to leave out Sayoti's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her. Anyway, it looks like everyone has settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Why did she disappear in the closet? Why did she go into the closet? Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? This shit is tough. I guess I could read some of the book that Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Hey, no cap. I feel that. And I feel that because that's how I feel right now. Like, I feel like, y'all see these eyes? Y'all see my shits? I feel a little bit too tired to read too, my boy. But look, if I'm doing it, you can too. I could probably fall asleep right now. We on the same page. We are on the same page. Literally the same page. I close my eyes and end up listening on Sayori's conversation with Monica. Ooh, let's see what they're talking about. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place. It's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Hey, free food, free snacks at any event will definitely get somebody's attention. Anything free at an event will get everybody's attention. What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Hey, Natsuki is funny. I mean, not Natsuki. Sayori is funny. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Okay, so I find myself smiling because I was listening in and that was just, in the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life, just like that. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Like, just imagine. Whoa! I open my eyes and find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Oh! Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping that like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna be less. You're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud, Sayori. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. Like I care if Monica really actually heard that. It's true though. Yeah, I know, but just keep my at home personal shit on the down low. Shit, you're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. I can't. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself like for what? How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around. Why am I getting on her case like this though? Like, I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Okay, now at least since I got on her case, I'm trying to help her out. Man, you really need a brush for this. God damn, my boy. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Like I'm kind of doing right now, but at the same time, I'm really not embarrassing her. I'm really just being a real friend. Cause like, look, I'm just letting you know, like, your hair kind of fucked up. Let me help you out. Your bow not straight, but this might be your style. But let me straighten your shit up for you. And you got toothpaste on your collar. Let me try to remove it. But at the same time, I'm still low key kind of embarrassing her ass, like putting her, like calling her out, like on the spot, in front of other people. They may not be able to hear us. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Okay, so that's why I'm sitting here embarrassing her ass, because I don't care. Hey, you meanie, and you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. I mean, she ain't really got to. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Yo, me. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. What's going on? What is this? This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking of how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Oh. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Oh, that's why. Does this thing even fit you properly? Oh, shit. It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, if you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs have gotten bigger. Again? Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's still not. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Once more. Whew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do the things like this. What the fuck? And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. Aw, Sayori, I appreciate you. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Hey, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Look, just because I go to sleep late, don't mean I don't wake up early. Check my logic. You know what I'm saying? Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Oh. Hell nah, bitch, you better set an alarm. I know you got Siri. I know y'all got Siri. I know you got Siri, and if you don't got Siri, you got Alexa. Tell one of them hoes to set an alarm for you, and you wake your ass up yourself. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems that we wrote now? So I guess I just had a moment with Sayori. I guess I just had a moment with Sayori. Cortell, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Alright. I hope y'all got y'all poems ready. The moment where we all been waiting for. I'm ready. I got my book. Like I said, we gonna make this shit as interactive as possible. Y'all see my notebook. I got all my poems in here from last time. I had the poems in here. I brought the poems out from when I was in middle school and I wrote these poems. All right, so ba da 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 da. Damn. I got fucking poems in here. I got when I was in band from middle school. All this stuff in here I'm looking at right now is from middle school. Wow. Here, rear, cheer, weird, dear, fear, peer, steer, clear, near, ear, mere, sheer, career. Wow. When I was writing all my rhyme schemes down, jeez, man, this is crazy. This is crazy. I wrote a rap to all of the lights. Wow. Damn. All right. Last time we did this and I shared poem, the poem that I read was a shorter one. Well, I don't know if I want to read this one. I'm trying to figure out which poem I want to read. Trying to figure out which poem I would like to read. I don't know if I want to read this one. Ska da 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 da. Lost without you, can't help myself. How does it feel to know that I love you, baby? All right, I'm trying to find the right poem, not just any poem, but the right poem. Not just any poem, but the right poem. What is this? What the hell is this? Okay. Yo, this is taking me back. Wow. Wow. Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. This is taking me back. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at all this stuff. Ooh. Yeah, here's a good poem. Here's a good poem. We're going to read this one. This one's going to be so nice. So nice. So nice. Before we do that, though, let's go ahead and save. History. Oh, this is just... Oh, okay. Return. So you want to know something that's weird, right? I'm not gonna stunt. I've seen like a little bit of the gameplay of this, and I was watching Dashi do the gameplay of this, and after that little moment, I like it was weird because after the little cookie situation, and he was like, "Damn, what am I do? Like, I guess I'll read the book, right?" And Dashi's gameplay when he was live streaming this, he had a moment with Yuri. With me doing it, I just had a moment with Sayori. I thought that was kind of different, but I'm pretty sure it's because I called Sayori over to help when Natsuki and Yuri were having an argument. But all right, we got our poem. I'm gonna read this poem. This poem right here is nice. I remember this one. And we're gonna share this poem first with Natsuki. All right, listen, bitch. The title of this poem is called Cry. As she sits there all alone, feeling broken and so cold, I think you should be heading home. That is the first thing she was told. She's not homesick, but what's the reason? I find her to be so courageous and so bold. As time flies from 3 to 7 in the evening, seconds change to minutes because the day is getting old. Time slows and reality suddenly hits me in the eye. I start to see your idea is brought. It can't be sold. I see a tear. I'm about to die because the girl's about to cry. It's the end. I give in. Now the white flag has been thrown. Yeah, I was in middle school when I wrote this, okay? It's nice, but I feel like it's nice. It's nice. That's all I can say. Well, I can admit it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. Oh, thank you. See, Natsuki, you liked it more than I liked it. That's good. That's good. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. You kind of mean. You must got some family problems at home. Like that's probably the reason why you acting like that. But think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she would probably just. If it wasn't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. That's because you a hating ass, jealous ass bitch. Ho. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here, yeah, let me read your shit. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. This sounds like some shit she would write. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders. So her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friend starts to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with that bitch. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. This sounds like some shit she would write. That not bad, right? Sure, Natsuki. Whatever floats your little petty ass, angry ass boat. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree with the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. Oh, it's about her mangas. Yeah, about her manga or manga. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. She's getting very defensive. At least I can relate to that. I do feel her on that because the anime shit from earlier, and I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. Relate to people. I don't like writing useless. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. Sure, Natsuki. Sure. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for you tomorrow, too. So look forward to it. All right. Sure. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and do Sayori. All right, Sayori. Are you ready for my poem? I'm going to try to read it better than I did the first time. But remember, I wrote this in middle school, so I don't really remember like what I was feeling when I wrote it. So here we go. All right, Sayori, I hope you're ready. This poem is called Cry. Or do you just want to read it? You just want to read it? No, okay. You want me to read? I got you. All right. As she sits there all alone, feeling broken and so cold, I think you should be heading home. That is the first thing she was told. She's not homesick, but what's the reason? I find her to be so courageous and so bold. As time flies, from 3 to 7 in the evening, seconds change to minutes cause the day is getting old. Time slows and reality sudden hits me in the eye. I start to see your idea is bought. It can't be sold. I see a tear. I'm about to die. Cause this girl's about to cry. It's the end. I give in. Now the white flag has been thrown. And what you think about that one, Sayori? Oh my goodness. This is so good. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love it. Especially after yesterday's poem. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. No, but really. I want to put this on my wall. Oh my God, can I? Listen. Look, I appreciate it, but it's not all that. It's not all that, Sayori. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little bit more constructive than this. Yeah, I can't wait for Yuri's opinion. Maybe even Natsuki's. I guess I was supposed to let her read it first. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Cortell poem. Hey, listen. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feeling in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Neither does she. See? Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Like, think about it. You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. You thought. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad, huh? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Why not? Everybody likes sad shit. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that was actually unexpectedly poetic, like poetic justice. Yeah, it is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Cortell. You're welcome. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Alright, let's see what you got. Ah, shit. Bottles is the title of her poem. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, and bottles in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Hey, get them drinks going, get them drinks popping. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. That immediately made me think about when I played this last week, and one of the people in the chat typed finger blast. Fred Monster. He typed finger blast in the chat, and it reminded me of that immediately. All right. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in comes my friends. They come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them off from the shelf, one after another. One after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're out shouting, pleading, something. But all I can hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Okay. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be very proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. It really is. That's why when I was in middle school, when I wrote this and all the other poems in my book, I know exactly what you mean. And Sayori, you've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be so pessimistic. All right, it's time for me to read my shit off to Yuri. Let's go, Yuri. All right, Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Look at her just sitting there, just standing there, looking so innocent. All right, Yuri. This poem is titled Cry. As she sits there all alone, feeling broken and so cold. I think you should be heading home. That is the first thing that she was told. She's not homesick, but what's the reason? I find her to be so courageous and so bold. As time flies from 3 to 7 in the evening, seconds change to minutes because the day is getting old. Time slows and reality suddenly hits me in the eye. I start to see your idea is bought. It can't be sold. Wow. I see a tear. I'm about to die. Because this girl's about to cry. It's the end. I give in. Now the white flag has been thrown. What you think about that, Yuri? Tell me. Give me your opinion. I need your honest, 100% authentic opinion. Please tell me. This is pretty good, Cortel. Were you influenced by seeing everyone's writing styles yesterday? I guess you could say that. You know, honestly, on the real, like to be real, I would have picked a lot of different words that just really made Yuri excitement jump for joy on the little poem page. But you know, I was trying to you know, mix them up a little bit and please everybody. I guess you could say that. I was also a bit surprised by how differently everyone writes. So I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid to be a little bit more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Don't be timid about it. All right. The Raccoon is the title of her poem. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon was taken to following me. You can say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic pavilion conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Oh, I see metaphoricals. So in this poem, I actually really kind of fuck with this because she was saying about how the metaphors could be used to convey a different type of message. And in this case, she is using the raccoon as a metaphor for hunger and her guilty pleasure being the bread, and how when she's giving herself more slices of bread, she's continuously feeding herself, and she feels like the raccoon becoming excited by the bread. I fucks with that. I was a little more daring with this one more than yesterday. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. See, I personally understood what it was about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. See? It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Huh, she did? Yeah, she did. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're welcome. All right, let's go, Monica. Monica, I really don't feel like reading the poem, but I'm gonna read it for you. Let's go. All right, Monica. Cry. It's the title of the poem. Hi again, Cortell. What's up? How's the writing going? All right, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I would count on that. I personally would count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Yeah, it's called Cry. All right, here we go. As she sits there all alone, feeling broken and so cold. I think you should be heading home. That is the first thing she was told. She's not homesick, but what's the reason? I find her to be so courageous and so bold. As time flies from 3 to 7 in the evening, seconds change to minutes because the day is getting old. Time slows and reality suddenly hits me in the eye. I start to see your idea is bought. It can't be sold. I see a tear. I'm about to die. Because the girl's about to cry. It's the end. I give in. Now the white flag has been thrown. Sure, here you go. I just read it for you. How you feel about it? Oh, snaps, snaps, snaps everyone, snaps everyone. Let's go. I give my poem to Monica. She reads it. All right. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. God damn, did I please Sayori too much? Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when you're reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. That definitely could be possible. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can feel like she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Let's see what you got. Let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, blue, green. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Math? Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a piece of crust. An endless poem of meaninglessness. Load me. I like that one. It's even more abstract than the last one. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I write, the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a really difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never really know when you might change your mind. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, so with that being said, let's save right there because that was an indication. And also the title of her poem was called Save Me. So let's save. We got the save popping. Let's continue. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today. So if everyone could come and sit in the front of the classroom. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Have some faith, Natsuki. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. Hey, Yuri, come on, be a little bit more hopeful. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for this event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Okay, performing. Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Yeah, Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't. You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. Yeah. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know I do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know we can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but shut your ugly ass up, Natsuki. It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Yeah, shut your ass up. Okay, fine. Yeah, just agree. Shut your ass up. It's all gonna be straight. I guess I'll have to get over it. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? She's still... Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Yes, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. The club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. glancing. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't even understand. Finally, Monica reaches the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri just gets up and just says, randomly. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clenches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances over at us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in the structure that she insinuates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality. There goes gravity, and glances around her as if she's bewildered, even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Yuri. Oh my God. Slow clap. Clap it up for Yuri, everybody. Clap it up for Yuri. Oh, wait. You snap. You snap for poems. Oh my God, Yuri, that was amazing. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri her recognition she so truly deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. I'm sorry I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you were reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. The best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finished, and we applaud. I did it! Great job, Sayori. Even Cortell liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with the kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours with this sort of gentle delivery. I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Cortell. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Cortell lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. What the fuck? Why is she such a hater? That's why I don't fuck with her. She a hater for real, like natural born. She got a bunch of shit going on in her home. I can tell. You know she got some shit going on in her house. She a hater for real. She a fat ass hater. I don't fuck with that. Natsuki, that wasn't nice. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I might as well go and get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote today. I stand up in front of everybody in the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else is. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leave you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki, bedraudingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so, well, I guess in that case, you won't have too much to worry about for the festival then. She gonna get up there and she gonna freeze. Like B Rabbit in 8 Mile. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what's it like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite then instead. That's fine too. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort into the club. That makes me feel really happy. She doing that thing again. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely for so far. I'd like to continue doing that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find some enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's the best for the sake of the club, I'm impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. You ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, don't you think? Yeah. Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Cortell, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. She looks at me. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asks to walk home with you. Okay, hold on. So let's just say that one day Yuri asks to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Fuck! I don't like what they're doing right now. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. I'm saving 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 it because if I say something, I I'm gonna say I would still walk home with Sayori, only because damn, I hope they don't ask me later. I want to know what the response would be. I would say I would still walk home with Sayori. I guess let's kind of keep it. Oh, I'm supposed to be reading. Sayori, you really think I ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Cortel. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it. So, Sayori, I've already made up my mind. All right, let's go back. Let's go back. Yes, I want to see what the other option is. Well, walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down. So, isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you. Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. Alright, so we're gonna go back and load it. We're gonna go back and load it because now I know what it said. So I would still let's finish this one. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it. So, Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Damn. All right. Okay. So this is what we're going to do now. I want to make Yuri happy. I want to make Yuri happy. I want to make Yuri happy the most. So we're going to pick a majority of words are going to be for Yuri. Unstable. Unrequited. Ah, fuck. Okay. Melancholy. Unrestrained. Oh yeah, I like that one. All right. Whirlwind. Imagination. Yeah. Pleasure. Yeah. Insight. Heaven sent. Yeah. We doing our thing. She over there bouncing. She getting excited. All right, let's use strawberry for the little bitch. Let her get her one. Determination. Um, Whisper. Fuck. Okay, she got her little two. Um, Lust. Yeah. Um, Essence. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. Raindrops. Okay. Okay. Rain Cloud. Yeah. We're gonna throw her one in too. Um, um, Cheeks. Let's do Dance. Yeah. Yeah. We throw her another one in. All right. Climax. Yeah. 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 And then Kiss. Fuck! I didn't want to do one for her. Intellectual. And then Melody. Ah, fuck. I hope I didn't do more for the other girl than her. Oh man. Wait. Save. Let's save. Return. Oh man. All right. Let's see what Monica has to say. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry. I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. She lying. She lying. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I guess I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious foods. You sound a little bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to be looking forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Hey, I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that jokes makes no sense. It's in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else, huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Something's off. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Something's off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worrying too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been practicing for the festival, they may be spending a lot more time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Cortel, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little bit strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little too much into it, but she seems a little downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not one asking you, Cortel. You certainly know a lot about better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. Just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about her well-being. I also care about the well-being of my club members. You know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest? What is that supposed to mean? Supposed to mean? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Huh. I see. I see. Me? How on earth would you come up with that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sorority talks about you more than anything else, you know? Huh. She's been so much happier since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. Turning on lights inside of her, huh? Well, I'm definitely turning on something else if I'm the person of interest. What? No way. Sorority is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has always been. You're so funny, Cortell. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? You know what, Monica? You may have a really good point right there. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I do now anyway? What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Ah, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit down myself. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. Yuri, what's up? How you doing? But she looks away just as quickly with a fluttered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. But now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her. What's up, Yuri? How you doing? I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't do anything. But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts. How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and even expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you're right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those willingly share in that concern, of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. Okay. What you trying to say though? But if you would, But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just don't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little bit too much. Cortell? The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. I fuck with Yuri, bro. She's so intellectual. I fuck with that. And there are many untold stories behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside doesn't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Uh, I, I guess. I don't want to say all of this to Yuri, because, but you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends. That's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Fuck. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Ah, that's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Let's go. Let's go. No, not at all. Not at all. Thanks very much. Go make some tea for the both of us. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, is a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. Okay, we'll go get some water, huh? She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Ah, I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah, let's do it. Where are you two off to? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Monica. Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just going to go fill the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monica, please mind your own business for once. Okay, Yuri, pop off. Pop off, tell her. Mind your business. Back up. Mind your business, that's all. Just mind your business. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Cortell in club activities? Oh. My mouth gapes. Hey, bitch, I'm just as surprised as you. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Cortell. Shit. Let's go. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. All right. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Cortell, how come even when I do something bad, you're being so nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as what you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Ooh. I'm so philosophically smooth with her ass. What? Let's go. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Cortell, I really like being friends with you. Hey, okay. Hey, I'm a pretty cool guy. You know what I'm saying? I would love to have me as your friend too. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah, shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Cortel, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. Hey, that is... I mean, look, I know a little something about, Japanese culture. You know what I'm saying? According to their culture, hey, she a good-ass wife. Shit. Huh. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything, in that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Oh, shit. Perhaps I will. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Yo, Yuri. Yo, my character, he Big Mac Daddy. He macking. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Cortel. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Cortel, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Yeah, why not? Oh, yeah, why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. That's because them things, anybody knows, those things cause back pain. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Them things, I'm telling you, it's mostly because of my, see, she was about to tell you, your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes. Sure, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I like how my character kind of diverted. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a small bag of chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayoti's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer than before. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. I'm getting excited for you, my boy. Your teacup. She hands me the teacup. Give me my teacup. Appreciate you. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder for us to focus. Oh, I'm supposed to have our book. I'm supposed to have our book right now. All right, we got the book. All right, here we go. Hey, I said we very interactive, and now I'm holding it with I got the book and I got the tea. All right, it's making it harder for me to focus because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Okay. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Okay. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. I'm trying, but after a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. Breathe in, breathe out. Just catch a pace. It's gonna be all good. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the page. Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh! Why they had to make this look at how cute she looked. Look at it. They just had to make this moment so like listen, they're doing a very good job at putting you in the shoes of the character, because the character, I know for a fact, the character feels enticed. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have to have she holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Hey, Yuri trying to smash. 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 Yuri want me to clap them cheeks. Alright. Well, in that case, shit, Yuri is already totally focused on reading the book. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. Yo! But that means I can't stop here. Yo! Go ahead and pop that chocolate in her mouth, my boy. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. They got the chocolate they got the piece of chocolate candy going inside of her mouth too. Oh my god. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Look at now, her face is just like, what the fuck did I just do? Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Cortel? I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but I mean, I would help my friend out and pop him some chocolate. I'll pop up some chocolate. Like, yeah, we friends. We cool. Why not? I'm eating chocolate. I mean, shit, why not? You like chocolate. You said you didn't want to get your hands dirty and smudge the book. So I'm trying to help you out. Yeah. That's all that was. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. I don't need to stop, huh, Yuri? Huh. That's what you say, huh? Believe. Best believe. Huh. The situation has gotten really tense. I mean, if you want me to put something else chocolate in your mouth, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell by her expression that she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. We looking at each other. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't even avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. They got her opening her mouth on the actual shit. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Monica, you just had to fuck up our whole little mood, didn't you? Let me save it. Monica just had to fuck up our whole little mood, huh? She had to fuck up our whole little mood, huh? Huh? You just had to fuck up our whole little mood, huh, Monica? Okay, everyone. Ah! Yuri jolts back. Hey, me too. It's time to share poems. Cortel, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Oh, now you want me to help her do stuff. Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri placed the teacups from the floor, picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much of a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Why not? Why not? Who should I share the poem with first? Damn, I didn't come prepared for a second poem. So, let's do Yuri first. Let's do Yuri first. Let's go. Cortel, this is wonderful. I can feel the emotion you poured into it. Is this a result of trying what I suggested yesterday? Yeah, I guess so. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more feeling. Yuri visibly swallows. Hey. Spitters are quitters. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. You know, I've noticed the music changes when you having a moment with the baby girls. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writings before? Really, I don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. Listen, do you really think that? Again. Huh. Even your close friends? Oh. For some reason, Yuri doesn't respond. Yuri. Yuri smiles sadly. Cortel, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Now we getting down to the nitty gritty. How can somebody so sweet looking and sweet in personality eat by herself at lunch? Like, they playing this sad ass music and they telling this sad ass story. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. Psychopath. Psycho fucking path. Crazy. She's a psychopath. It's time to back up. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. Hey, you know, Yuri, real life, I can relate with you because people all the time give that to me. They consistently call me a condescending asshole and say I'm so condescending, and because I know what I know. And because I know what I know and I try to, you know, just share my knowledge, I get that all the time, and I feel you. You and I are really connecting right now. Like, you in the character, as a character, and me in real life, we're just having a connection right now, and I fucks with it. I fucks with you, Yuri. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Cortel. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. Oh shit. Now we really getting deep into the shit. I have all these feelings and all I can do is write. All I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. Yo, it's fine. It's fine. Yo, it's fine. She low-key kind of reminded me of me right now. I kind of speak slow at times. I can do like fast-paced talking when I really want to do fast-paced talking. But when I really just want to when I'm in like my Zen mode, I just hit one of them and I take my time to speak. I speak when I want to speak. I don't waste too many words. I read deeply into things too, like way too fucking deep. Y'all have seen when y'all see me try to make fucking decisions. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's just so rare that I feel so comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. Huh. I see. Will I treat you how to deserve? Oh shit. Oh shit. I treat you how you deserve to be treated. And if other people don't see it that way, then fuck them. Yeah, more fitting. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I have had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Why is she doing that with her face? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Do you want to show me your poem or what? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Alright, her poem is titled Beach. A marvel, millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clean blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in, is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundation? What? Until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my peace to a road at the shore. Drift. Oh shit. Drift forward and I return to earth forevermore. Okay, I fuck with that. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it? Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways, so Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Let's do Natsuki. All right. What? I missed it. All right. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see where you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, I'm of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Okay, now we kind of eh, no, gross. It's not like I care. Okay, I was going to say it's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. All right, I see where she's coming from now. She's like the tough love kind of person, really. Well, what if I ended up just scaring me? What if you just end up scaring me away? That's it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Now Suki's elbows connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. She getting a little cutesy. She getting a little cutesy. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. Like, oh, she elbowed me. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever happened. Hers is titled I'll Be Your Beach. Okay, beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go to. A shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. I like her writing style though. This shit kinda go hard. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in your salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I kind of fuck with this. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. That was actually beautiful. I felt that I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write about anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, geez, she's not better. She better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one that wanted us to write about the same topic. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's something wrong with doing that. But there's nothing wrong with doing that every once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. Why the fuck? I liked hers. Let's go with Monica. Hi. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club, one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would always make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like the light turns on inside of her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what's going on in her head? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. That's fucked up, Monica. That's fucked up. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. That's kind of fucked up. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright, let's read it. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, last adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Twilight or twilight? No, twilight. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall. And I fall, and then fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather. Oh, I feel that. A dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. Oh, I look at her eyes and find no other end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking before I can speak, responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. That was nice. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put too much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? Facts. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Damn, humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find that other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want you to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thanks, Monica. All right. Last one. We got Sayori. I saved her for last because she was kind of off in the beginning. And because of her being off in the beginning, as they say, you save the best for last. Let's go. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Ah, shit. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Cortel. Sayori? Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now, if you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I will see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe I should have kept my poem geared more towards Sayori. But it's kind of weird because what if I did write it for Sayori? How would that whole thing would have turned out? Because she was already kind of sad in the beginning. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Oh, fuck. Yuri, come on. Don't tell me that. Let's put the book away. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously, of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Alright, Natsuki, calm your tits. Oh, no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. So, what did she say? Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. What did she say? I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. So Yori will be helping me design them. And as for you, Yuri, you can guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now, Natsuki's pouting too. See, Monica, you're fucking up. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So, you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Perfect. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Okay, your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you. Me? Oh shit, the one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really be appreciative of that. That's... Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Cortel may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited in assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like you're just making excuses for Cortel to... What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Cortel to decide how he'd like to contribute, like contraband. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? Oh, fuck. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though, jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Cortel, you're okay with this, right? No. In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. I have to fucking choose. But of course, I'm going to go with... Let's save this fucking shit. This is tough. And you know what I'm gonna do? Cliffhanger. I gotta leave it on cliffhanger because I have no fucking idea what to do. I really need to think about this. I'm going to stop this gameplay right here, or the stream right here, so I can think about it. And chat, y'all aren't too helpful today as far as helping me figure out what it is that I need to do. So I'm gonna leave it on the cliffhanger, and when we come back to this, hopefully I'll have some assistance in a decision, because I'm not picking. Not now. Not here, not now. Not doing it. No sir, no ma'am. So I saved it. I personally want to pick Sayori only because she was tripping today. I personally want to pick Sayori because she was tripping today. But to be able to spend the weekend with Yuri, but Sayori was tripping today, and to spend the weekend with her would just be able to make sure that she's straight for real. If I pick Sayori, will it give me, like, I hope it would be able to say why. Because she wasn't feeling too cool today, and I just want to make sure that she's straight. If I was able to type that or say that, or if that dialogue was in there, I would definitely have no quarrel with picking it. But like I said, I'm gonna take some time to think about it, because fuck that. Yeah. Fuck that. I'm not good with these type of situations. So, cliffhanger. And we're going to come back to it. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank everybody for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all follow if y'all new. Follow me on all social media, all that good stuff. And I will definitely see y'all tomorrow for the next stream. I'm excited. Gameplays have been coming out every day on the gaming channel. If y'all aren't subscribed to me on the gaming channel, by all means subscribe to me on the gaming channel. We having fun there, man. Just as much fun as we having here, we having just as much fun over there. All day gameplay is the name of the gaming channel, just like how I say, or just like on the Twitch. This is all day gameplay. Cortel, all day gameplay. So yeah, we out of here though. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm going to the main menu. Yes. I saved it, and I know I saved it, and I know nothing's going to change. So, boom. Doki. I just noticed that. All right. I'm out. Cortel. All day gameplay Twitch edition. Woo. Peace.